Face masks are the mandated fashion of summer 2020, but what's the penalty if you leave home without one? Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, midweek I-70 traffic during Safer at Home is busier than the weekends. 16,120 cars passed through both sides of the Eisenhower Tunnel yesterday, the most in a single day since March 15th, and 1,400 more than this past weekend's daily average. Concert and festival planners with Keystone, Copper, and a-basin are brainstorming ways they might open when allowed. Maya Russer of Keystone Neighborhood Company.
We all kind of feel this. We're kind of building the plane as we fly it.
Russer estimates her team has built and scrapped 10 scenarios for COVID events. The latest scenario highlights phasing, like the county's roadmap to recovery, released today.
We would look at the high-risk time, and then we would move into a moderate-risk phase, low risk, and then normal risk whenever that would be, based on herd immunity or a vaccine or something like that.
Then comes the capacity ratio.
Keeping that 6-foot social distancing and getting to some point where we would be looking at like a 1 to 36 square foot ratio sometime in maybe July or August, saying that divide your square footage by 36 square feet, and that's kind of where you would get your amount of people that you could fit in.
Keystone has postponed events through mid-July, most recently the Wine and Jazz Festival, and Russer says all planning is preliminary, pending approval by the county. Summit's roadmap to recovery allows for gatherings up to 50 people as early as May 25th, up to 250 people as early as June 22nd, if there is no spike in cases. Ice on Lake Dillon is rapidly thawing, and the staff at Dillon Marina is scrambling to be ready in less than a month. Kirsten Anderson with the town.
We are hopeful that we will open up by the typical Memorial Day opening, and that will look like our marina experience, but with some social distancing measures in place.
The bright side of boating, like golfing or hiking, it is naturally distant.
There will be some restrictions as to how many passengers can be on a boat, but that's a pretty large reservoir out there, so we feel confident that we can maintain social distancing and offer an awesome summer experience out on the water.
One caveat, though, Summit's current public health order keeps high-risk recreation, including marinas and ski areas, closed through May 25th, the Monday of Labor Day. It is highly unlikely Dillon, Frisco Bay, or Heaney marinas would be allowed to open for the holiday weekend. More than 340 business owners got on a call with Breckenridge officials yesterday, and social distancing protocols for retail were top of mind. Town manager Rick Holman on new safety forms you'll be seeing in windows.
It's an exercise, right? It's an exercise to make you think, how are you going to monitor health conditions on your employees? Because there's a standard for that.
Mayor Eric Mamula hinted that town council will vote on mandatory face masks for downtown pedestrians and the tantalizing idea of closing Main Street to car traffic.
There's a real possibility that this is something that the council is going to support, and we'll have parts of the street blocked off permanently for a period of time with no parking. And we'll make it so that people can keep 6 feet of distance, yet give an opportunity for people to enjoy our town.
Several people voiced support for that Main Street pedestrian mall concept. Council votes on it next Tuesday. Face masks are the unfortunate style trend of summer 2020, like bell-bottoms for the virus era, embraced by some, hated by others. County Manager Scott Vargo on recent face mask drama at Target in Silverthorne.
They're getting other people that are wearing masks confronting people that are not wearing masks and confronting the employees that maybe are not in some way physically putting a mask on them.
Face masks might also be the first government-mandated apparel, and maybe forever, required at all indoor public spaces in Summit.
Target is in a bit of a difficult pickle. I expect that we're going to hear this from any number of other retailers and operations as well.
Breck's approach to enforcing face masks is less punitive and more educational. Mamula.
Nobody wants to be the mask police. I don't know if you heard that Aspen's fine is $2,600, but that's Aspen.
A reminder that a face mask is anything covering your nose and mouth. Style and fashion is all on you. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, a reminder that Summit Sheriff is patrolling trailheads county-wide this weekend, again, ticketing anyone parked illegally on county roads or private property. A special avalanche advisory is in effect statewide through Monday, with little to no overnight freeze and spring-like conditions. Corn is the mission. If you sink into slush,
you're gonna have a bad time.
Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.